On Wednesday night then we had our under-18s played in the FA Youth Cup third qualifying round, a very successful outcome.
It was, yes, it was. I mean, it wasn't a game for the purists particularly, but it was an effective performance, I think, and the lads have got to learn as part of their development that they're not going to win games playing free-flowing football all the time. We're just trying to educate them and help them to find other ways of winning games, rather than just playing all-out attacking football.
Yeah, so like you say, not the best performance. I mean, we've looked at the two rounds before that against Loughborough Dynamos and St Andrews, who we pretty much dominated both of those games from the start, but this was a very different game for them. I
think you've got to give respect to the opposition for a start. Every round gets that little bit harder, and it's a different challenge for the kids. The first game here against Loughborough Dinos, a bit nervous at the start. First game here, FA Cup, parents watching, it has an effect on them. We get through it. Next round you're away from home, so there's another challenge. Across at Leicester, and we managed to deal with that. Now we're away from home again against better opposition, let's be frank. Who'd obviously watched us and realised how they could maybe upset us, and for periods of the game it worked for them, and it was a stop-start performance from us, but as I said to the lads after the game, you've won, we're in the next round, which was brilliant. There are many different ways to win a football match, and sometimes you've just got to grind these results in.
Yeah, and then so we've gone on, we've got the 4-1 victory away from home. And now we face Burton Albion in the first round proper, and we've got a home tie, so we're back at home in front of their parents and the home crowd. How do you feel that drawing a league side now in the first round proper?
Yeah, I mean, it's a great challenge for the lads for a start. The idea of having the academy system here is to try and challenge yourself against better opposition all the time. And we went through a couple of rounds, and now the questions asked of us. Can we handle it? You're playing against better players, technically, tactically, physically better developed players. Can we match them or be better than them? And it's going to be a big night for the boys. It really is. Fairly local, so it's going to be. There's a few bragging rights up for grabs. But we'll be as prepared as we possibly can. We will respect the opposition for what they are, but we're not going to be intimidated by them. By the same token, we're playing at our place. This is our home. They've got to come here, and they're going to have to beat us, right? We're not going to let them come here and take it off us. If they're going to beat us, they're going to have to earn the right to beat us.
Yeah. And how is not the route, but how's the feeling, do you think, amongst fans? Are they talking about it already? Are they starting to get a little bit excited by the thought of a first round match?
I think, yeah. I mean, yes, they are, and they can see. It's a big thing getting to the first round proper and getting a football league club. That's everybody wants that, and if we're fortunate enough to beat Burton, there's another football league club waiting for us, right? Potentially in Shrewsbury or Telford. But it's great for the boys. It's great for morale, and I think the whole feeling around the football club at the moment, with the first team doing well and the kids doing well, it rubs off. It becomes infectious. That and you've got people who. Young boys, and some of these young boys may have a chance of playing in the first team this season, so it's a great chance to impress, show the manager what they're capable of doing under a bit of pressure, because it's alright playing in some of the league games when there's no pressure on you, but we're sending the lads out there as part of their development. We're saying, hey, you've got to win this game, this is part of your development. It's not about performances, it's about getting through the next round, and that's a big challenge for the boys, and some of them really grab onto it and take it on board. Some of them that's yet to come out in their development.
Yeah, and at the moment as well, we sort of move away from the kids and more onto you a little bit. You're sort of stepped up and helping Andy out in the dugout on the league matches. How are you finding that, combining the two with being head of the academy and now being involved with the first team a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of hours in it. Of course, there's a lot of hours in the academy job, but the chairman and manager asked me to just step in for a while and help out, which I was glad to do. I thoroughly enjoy it. I mean, the youth team, the first team is young anyway, right? And the great thing is when you've got players of that age, they're almost like blank canvases, and the manager when I say the manager, I mean Gavin Slacken and Andy have done a great job with them, they really have. All I'm doing now is just oiling a wheel here and oiling a wheel there. I'm not really doing anything particular. All the work's been done by Andy and Gavin previous. So hopefully we can just keep this going. You know, the kids see my involvement with the first team and with the youth team. So there's a foot in both camps, so they can potentially see a route into the first team somehow. So it's all about having a close working relationship with the manager for the staff and the chairman and everybody else. And I think that's what the club's got at the moment.
That's brilliant. Cheers. Thanks very much.